Hey, we're fired up to be here because every agent is asking, what should they be talking about with their video marketing? And if you missed last week's training, you need to check it out. We did a 1 hour training on a Cisco video marketing study that you can see down below this in the hub. We'll also link to it in the comments so that you have it. But today we're going to talk about how to reverse engineer your video marketing to become the local agent celebrity or local agent authority. You don't want to be a celebrity, that's fine. But you do want to be an authority. You want to be the go-to in your market for real estate. And when you are the go-to and you're the authority, you'll crush the competition. You'll wipe them off the map. And you can do this. You can reverse engineer your video marketing without wondering, what should I be talking about in my videos? What do I actually say? We're going to show you a method that we're using in our video marketing mastermind where we're letting buyers and sellers in your backyard tell you exactly what your video marketing and your video content should be about. We always give this caution, this disclaimer. If you're not looking to challenge yourself today, you're in the wrong place. If you want to keep doing things the way they've always been done by old school agents, even though the market's changing right before their eyes, this is not the training for you. Josh Rhodes really needs no introduction. He's going to show you some tricks today. He's going to share his screen and show you some sort of next level ninja, as we say, type stuff. If you want to know about me, you can read here. But I'm the chief marketing strategist for our agents, and I coach more agents on a one-to-one basis in our group than anyone else. And I'm also in charge of our video marketing mastermind for Josh. We're going to get rolling in the content, and our goal is the same that it was last week, and it's really the same that it always is. And I'm going to let Josh, in 1 minute or less, describe how we're helping agents say bye-bye to Agent Fairyland. Agent Fairyland, Josh, tell them what it is and tell them how to get out of it.
Agent Fairyland is the purgatory of GCI, where when you enter the industry for the first couple of years, you have these relationships and referrals and all the brokers and all the big team leaders, and everybody tells you to work your sphere of influence, which works to some extent. But then, number one, you get kind of punch drunk on how easy it is to close a laydown lead. And number two, you start to run out of laydown leads. And so all of a sudden you get stuck in fairyland and you thought everything was working, but really it's just a bunch of unicorns and rainbows that really don't exist. It's a vapor.
And really the way to get out of it is to stop treating real estate like a hobby and treat it like a business. And you get out by installing assets into your business. And an asset, Josh, why don't you tell them, give them the Josh Rhodes version. How do they know if something in their real estate business is an asset? And how is that different from just a hobby?
Definition of an asset is something that you build or purchase that creates income for you and your business beyond your personal capacity. And we like to talk about assets frequently here at Agent Leads and inside of our Inner Circle masterminds. But there's one asset that a lot of times agents overlook, and we'll cover that in a second.
Agents always ask, hey, I want to invest in my business. What the heck do I invest in? And we're going to stop guessing. One of the best things about what we talked about last week, big data, something we've all heard a lot about. It's getting a lot of buzz. Big data tells you exactly what to invest in your real estate business. In other words, it tells you the trends and the market patterns that are happening right beneath your feet that you can participate with and take advantage of and make a lot of income if you know what you're doing. And the three big data trends that we covered last week, hinging on a $43 billion Cisco study. The first is that internet video traffic makes up 70% of all global consumer internet traffic, meaning when somebody gets on and searches for real estate in your market, 70% chance they are landing on a video, which means if you don't have a video presence, you're missing the majority of the action and where consumers are ending up. Number two, 85% of buyers and sellers want an agent who has video marketing. That doesn't mean they just want an agent who's going to list their house and use some video in the listing. That's not just what it means, although it's that. It means that buyers and sellers want to work with an agent who has a video marketing presence. And you know you have a video marketing presence when you're known in your market as the go-to agent. You are liked by your viewers. They actually like you and want to do business with you, and you're trusted, right? You're a trusted authority, okay? So 70% of all video traffic is video based, okay? 85% of buyers and sellers want an agent who has video marketing. Of course they do. You would too, right? We would, right? But only 15% of agents have a video presence, only 15%. What that means is you need to level up your game, and there's also a massive gap. There's a void, there's a space. And if you're willing to go and attack video marketing the right way with what we're going to show you today, you can make up a lot of ground fast and be a what we call first to market, right? Have that first mover advantage and really get a leg up on your competition. This is how agents are leapfrogging veteran agents, the incumbent agents who've been in business 5, 10, 15 years and are just sort of stuck with their sphere. You can leapfrog those agents. And if you're that agent, you can grow beyond your sphere if you'll pay attention to these big data stats, and you will get after video marketing hard and fast, okay? But the number one question we get about video marketing is, what do I talk about in my videos? What do I say? Because agents are experimenting with video, right? Agents are doing Facebook Lives when they're in an open house, and they're walking around with their iPhone, talking as they walk down the street. But if you ask an agent, are you confident in your video marketing strategy? Is it increasing your brand attraction, your brand gravity? Are you growing your database and closing more deals? They'll say, not really, right? And the primary reason is because they don't have confidence in what they should literally be saying in their videos. When they go live, what the heck do I talk about? And what we're going to show you here is how to reverse engineer your video marketing to become the local agent celebrity, so you don't have to wonder what you should talk about, because there's really two options when it comes to video marketing, okay? The first option is just to guess on what you think you should be talking about when you're walking around. You just guess. And usually it's what agents think they should be talking about. I'll just say it like this. Wouldn't you agree, Josh, that most agents talk about what they think the market wants to hear, what the agent thinks is important?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. And so you're just guessing. You don't really know, which is a really hard way to work, because if you're just guessing, throwing darts at the dartboard, hoping one of the video catches and goes viral, right? Then you're going to work really, really hard, and you're not going to keep doing it, which is why only 14, 15% of agents have a video presence, is because even if you start it, if you don't have a plan, you're not going to keep it up, right? Option two, which is the better option, is you just let the local buyers and sellers in your backyard tell you what they want you to talk about, which is working smarter. So instead of guesswork, you go, I'm going to go live, or I'm going to make a video, I'm going to go into the studio, record some assets, and here's exactly what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about these things because buyers and sellers told me that they want me to talk about these things. So the question is, which one do you want? And I know it's option two. But what is reverse engineering? So this doesn't sound hokey or like this digital jargon. Why don't you tell them exactly what we're talking about, Josh, and how they can know what people are looking for?
Reverse engineering is literally backing out of the result that you want to accomplish in your business, period. Instead of throwing a bunch of spaghetti on the wall, hoping this works, and kind of throwing marketing Hail Marys, reverse engineering is, okay, let's start with the end in mind. And as close to factual data you can get on the end, the more accurate your actions are going to be to get you to that result.
Absolutely. And the way that you reverse engineer, and Josh is going to pull up some analytics. He's going to actually show you how we do this. But we use local Google keyword research to reverse engineer your video marketing, right? So when Josh says the end in mind, what we're talking about is you want to close more deals. The way to close more deals the fastest in your market right now is to have a larger database, a larger brand presence. The way you do that is through your direct response marketing, like your Facebook ads, but also through brand awareness, brand gravity, getting yourself out there, being known, being liked, being trusted. And so then you go one step back and you go, okay, then what should my videos be about? And I'm going to let Josh take over and show you an example of what it's like to have X-ray vision and say, wow, this is what people want to know about. And I'll just make videos about these things.
So there's two types of marketing. And what we do in agent leads primarily is called disruption marketing. It's based around needs and interests and demographics and psychographics. Then you have search intent or discovery marketing, which is where a lot of what Sam was just talking about comes into play, where a lot of your branding, but also just your discoverability. Like, if I'm searching as a home buyer in a certain area or a homeowner in a certain area, who do I go to? Let's just role play for a second. Where do I go to search for something in 2018 and beyond if I have a need? Google. And they're in YouTube. Obviously, Google owns YouTube. And they're the number 1 and number 2 largest search engines on the planet. Okay, well, so what happens? Why can't you, the real estate agent, be the person that I find when I type in certain words when I'm searching for something? You obviously want to be the real estate agent that I'm tripping over, right? So
100%.
Okay, well then, if that's what you want to happen, then wouldn't it make sense to understand how Google works and how many people are actually looking for what you do as a professional? And so here's step number 1 on how to do that. I'm going to literally just give you the steps that you can take from this training and go do it yourself. Number 1, you need to do keyword research, okay? Keyword research is when you go into the brain of Google, and there's various tools. I'm going to introduce you to a tool that I use here in just a second. There's various tools. Keyword research. This is where you figure out what words people are searching literally, and you'll be shocked. It's usually not you can probably guess a handful of them, like a handful of the phrases, but then you'll be shocked that there are 30 or 40 more derivatives of those phrases that we call long tail keywords, or three or more word phrases like homes for sale, Washington, D.C., homes for sale, Birmingham, AL, homes for sale, and then insert every city and state you ever thought imaginable. And even in your local market, you probably have at least 5 to 10 different suburbs or areas, depending on the population density, that you could be searching, even neighborhoods. And so I'm going to take you into a tool that we call, or is known as, Longtail Pro. Let me share my screen real quick. All right. Is that screen share?
Yep.
Okay.
Great.
So Kurt Chapman, one of our video marketing mastermind clients, Inner Circle client, you may have seen some interviews with him in our content. Kurt lives in the Washington, D.C., Maryland triad area. And this is a great example of all of the possible places where Kurt could potentially show up when someone in his market is searching for help when it comes to buying or selling real estate. Homes for sale in Fort Washington, Maryland. Homes for sale in Fort Washington, Maryland. Even houses for sale. You can see the different examples. Georgetown, D.C., homes for sale. Well, look, I'm going to tell you, there's only 2 columns that I want you to really pay attention here to. A lot of this is Google AdWords stuff, which is totally an opportunity for you. Like, if you want to acquire the skill of Google AdWords, you're not wasting your time. But I'm talking to you about organic, unpaid ranking in YouTube specifically. There's 1,000 people a month, 1,000 in Kurt's home area, searching one 7-word phrase, homes for sale in Fort Washington, MD. Now, that is 1,000 people that Google calls the 0 moment of truth. They have come to the 0 moment of truth, which means they're at ground zero. They have gone from obscurity to, I need to make a decision on a home. Mm-hmm. They've gone to a place where, okay, I need somebody to help. I want to know what homes are for sale. And instead of going to Zillow, they're going to Google or YouTube, which is Google's property. And they're looking for slideshows, and they're looking for something more. They're on a research mission. What's it like when someone who's hungry walking out of the desert, what's it like? Watch Survivor, and when they have those contests and one of the tribes wins and they have this silver platter with cheeseburgers and fries and corn dogs and pizzas and steaks and mashed potatoes on them. What is it like for them? Well, you got to understand that people who are doing research about big decisions in life are desperate for leadership and help. And so this is your opportunity to position yourself in the marketplace in an unreal way. Now, all of these different volumes, I mean, if we were to add this up, this is a list that I curated for Kirk, and we have other lists, and we'll talk to you about how we can get this report in your hands for your particular area here in just a second. But this is where reverse engineering starts, because let's say you're focusing on words and phrases that actually people aren't searching for. Like, that's kind of a waste of time. And so you need to make sure, like, this even tells you, like, what people are thinking. Like, you're a marketer, you're a self-promoter. The best marketers in the world understand how the human brain is operating. And I'm not trying to get, like, all rocket science on you. This is just psychology, human marketing 101. Like, if you're going to be a real estate agent who's successful, you need to know the words that your prospects are literally using in your marketplace. So if you were to add all of this volume up, even down to words like with 30, 20 searches a month, 10 searches a month, like, let's just, I mean, I'm not doing all the math here because it's a long list, but there's at least 4,000 or 5,000 searches a month in Kirk's literally 10-mile radius area every month. This is monthly average volume. Now, if he just had one video, and we teach to make multitudes of videos in Video Mastermind because of the way you can flood the market. And I won't get too deep into it right now, but basically, if one of Kirk's videos that we show him how to create, give him the content, show him how to use YouTube to the way YouTube, play by YouTube's rules, basically. If one of his videos shows up in the search every month in the top 5 rankings, like many of our clients have, that changes his business forever. Like, what if somebody every month is just like, yeah, I saw your YouTube. Yeah, I saw your YouTube. Yeah, I saw your YouTube. I saw your phone number on your YouTube thumbnail. I saw your phone number in the YouTube description because I was searching for homes for sale in so-and-so city or so-and-so neighborhood. We have other clients who have neighborhoods that have, 6,000 doors. Mm-hmm. Well, that's a significant neighborhood that people want to live in, so homes for sale in. And that's just the homes for sale keyword. We're not even getting into the other keywords like top realtor in so-and-so city and state, best real estate agent, Atlanta, GA. Like, it starts to exponentialize, and not to overwhelm you, but I'm just showing you the opportunity and the landscape that's ahead of you. So I'm going to exit my screen. I'll let you take over the slideshow again. But bottom line is, that's how you reverse engineer and know what to say on video. You can have enough keyword research to know how to make 40 to 80 videos a year and never feel like you're talking into nothingness. Like, you can always know what people care about on your Facebook Lives, on your Instagram Lives, on your YouTube video uploads, everything. And then think about having a file on your computer that is just full of videos at all times with relevant content, because you know it's relevant, because that's what people have been searching for on Google. And then what happens when you put your video YouTube links into your Facebook posts, and you put them into your email marketing, and you just start to really cross-breed all your marketing channels. That's when you start to achieve omnipresence and more discoverability. And, well, that changes your business and your life forever.
Yeah, and I think that's huge, because one of the things that Josh is trying to help you all understand is that if you can take your direct response marketing, your disruptive marketing, which is, let's talk about this list of homes. Let's talk about 7 tips to list your house. Let's talk about these just direct response, these calls to action. Let's have a conversation. If you can get that combined with brand awareness and being known and being liked and being trusted with keywords that they want to know about, and you combine those two things, it's a game changer, right? Because most agents only have one and not the other. And if you have both, it's extremely powerful, because not only will you start to pick up people that are searching in your backyard, right? You'll also have people that you're communicating with about a particular direct response ad that they can start to see your ads as you serve those to them, like Josh said, via text, via email, via Facebook, whatever. And so now they start to know you, they start to like you, they start to trust you. So fantastic. Here's just some quick examples of agents that are crushing videos. We want to recognize, we've talked about Tim Knox before, the ride and rant. One of the things that we like about video marketing is it doesn't have to be big razzle dazzle, right? Like Tim Knox got a mount in his car. He spends more time in his car than anywhere else, he says. And so when he's riding, he records videos. Doesn't require any type of crazy production, but you can look at the assets that he's accruing here on YouTube, right? So shout out to Tim Knox for doing a great job.
And if this is helpful so far, if you like this, comment the word YouTube in the post below, or wherever you're watching this. Just type the word YouTube in so that we know this is good and helpful and engaging, because we want to be relevant as well. So type the word YouTube as we go here. Talk
about Tony here. As you see, I call him the most likable man in real estate, because one of the goals of video marketing is to be known. People know who you are. Hey, they actually like you. They like listening to what you have to say, and they trust you, right? If they know you, they like you. They're also going to trust you.
Yeah, Tony's one of my inner circle video marketing clients. He's doing a fantastic job in the post on the left using emojis and his YouTube share link during a post where he's showing a property, or maybe he's walking out of his house. I'm not sure. It's not a long video, as you can see. It's about 28 seconds. He's just exercising frequency, which is a big deal in video. The next one is doing a virtual open house, again, emojis, and he's showing people around. It's 2 minute, 40 second. And he has one fundamental thing, which is he smiles on camera, which is huge. So he's a prized client that we can all model after.
You can look at, one of our other customers, James. He's got a video that talk about these keywords. If you look at the top, homes for sale in Aurora, Colorado, he's the third listing that comes up. Look at that. He's over 1.7 thousand views. And you can see, the results on the right. But using video marketing in multiple ways in your business to gain clients, sell your properties and listings faster, use your video marketing to market and get new clients, right? Imagine James and his listing presentation and how different that is from other agents in his market. What do most agents say at listing presentations? Got great experience, sign in the yard, open house on Saturday, right? I'll get you a great offer. I've got really good negotiating experience. Every agent says the same thing. There's nothing unique and nothing different, right? Imagine James saying, hey, look, I'm number 3 on YouTube for homes for sale in Aurora. Yeah. That's a unique selling proposition. That's the kind of agent that's going to pick up more listings and leapfrog the competition because they have differentiated themselves, which is another goal of video marketing. This agent needs no introduction. Miley Corona, one of our absolute superstars who capped with EXP recently, maybe 2 months ago now, in her second year. I think she just closed her 40th or 50th transaction, something crazy. And she is a video rock star. My favorite thing about Miley is that she does an excellent job being known at a local level. And every lead that Miley gets, she sends a Facebook friend request to. Let that sink in for a minute. She gets a lead on Facebook friend request to that lead, Instagram friend request to that lead. Now, any type of video marketing she does anywhere, even on her personal profile, her leads are going to see it. And what people love about Miley, you can see she's talking about a YMCA giveaway in one of her videos. People in her market in Louisville know her, not just as a realtor, but they know her, right? So when they think about real estate, they think about Miley. So there's a reason why Miley's capping in her second year so fast, while other experienced agents are hoping they cap by the end of the year, et cetera, et cetera. It's because Miley's got omnipresent. She's everywhere in her market. She's a marketing rock star. Talk about Greg for a minute, what we're seeing here, similar to James, but I want to show you another example.
Yeah, Greg just followed some of our recipe from Video Marketing Mastermind. He's got 41,000 views, 21,000 views. He's got a ton of views in his Kauai real estate, and obviously Kauai is a destination, but he's showing up for Kauai real estate when people YouTube and Google it. So there's thousands of searches a month for this. These are luxury properties, obviously. This works in luxury destination land. It works in rural America, because everywhere that humans are searching for something online, it's your opportunity to be in front of them. And that's what Greg's doing. That's what our clients are doing.
Yeah, and you got to remember that 70%, what Cisco's telling us, 70% of people that are searching end up on a video somewhere.
Yeah.
Which is just crazy town, right? Has this been helpful? We hope this is helpful. We hope that you can understand these big data trends. We want to be the company that brings $43 billion Cisco studies to your attention and says, you need to pay attention to this because it's changing everything. We want to be the company that says, hey, only 14% of agents have a video presence, but 70% of everything happening online ends up on a video. Huge opportunity for you to just crush it and get in front of a lot of people and grow your customer base. If you want more video marketing training, the good news is that we're going to be doing our video marketing training on a weekly or bi-weekly basis right here in the hub. So there's lots more on the way. In our next training, we're going to talk about how to be known, liked, and trusted. A lot of agents never get in front of the camera because they're just afraid. They're afraid. They won't tell everybody that, but if you get on a one-on-one call, say, I'm just afraid of getting on camera. I've never been on camera before. We're going to show you how you don't have to worry about that. So we're going to have that training next week. We also want to invite you to consider our video marketing mastermind. And one of the things that we do as a part of that mastermind is we help you understand and get clarity, just like Kirk Chapman has clarity on what's happening in his backyard in DC. We want you to know what's going on in your market. And so we want to invite you to book a mastermind call with us. And the video marketing mastermind is something that not a lot of people know about, but it's spreading around very quickly right now because of these big data trends, and people are asking us constantly, what do you all do for video marketing? And the mastermind's really an elite group of agents. We actually meet right here on the penthouse of the John Hand building in downtown Birmingham, Alabama, which, by the way, has recently been called the Silicon Valley of the South by Forbes. Little side note there. No big deal. We're not proud of it or anything. But you can go to agentleads.co/mastermind and book a call. This is just a discovery call. This is just what are your video marketing goals? We've got a strategy. Is there any alignment? And if nothing else, we'll have a great conversation on the phone, just sharing value with you and trying to help you understand how you can grow your video marketing presence. But we do it live in person. So you'll be right here with us around a table with a group of agents that are serious about their business. And what we do in the mastermind is we don't just strategize and talk about video marketing. We actually do video marketing, like record videos with teleprompters, and we distribute videos with you. We grow your brand presence. It's also just a blast. You get one-on-one time with Josh and our customer success team. You get to be in a fantastic group of agents who are all serious about their business. We've got mastermind openings in the next 90 days coming up. We only do 6 to 8 agents at a time. We keep the group small on purpose. We don't have a hard time filling them, but we want agents that want to be there and are serious about their video marketing. We've had team leaders with 10, 15 agents on their team. We've had broker owners. We've had brand new agents that just want to do it right from the start. And we've had individual agents that are solo producers that have been in the game for a while and just are tired of being in the same place in their GCI year after year after year. So go to agentleads.co/mastermind and we'll hop on a call. We'll walk you through the strategy and kind of what it includes and how we do it. You can see agents that are right here, that have been right here with us. And we really work on your business in the mastermind. Can you just talk for a second about how agents are not spending time working on their business and the difference between working in their business and working on their business? Talk about that for a second.
Yeah, I mean, bottom line is when you're working in your business, you are doing one-to-one sales activity that you feel like the industry and your peers are telling you that you have to do. And when you're working on your business, you're creating an infrastructure and systems and processes that scale you, your asset, beyond your personal capacity. That's the main difference. And you get more done, you produce more, kind of like Miley. She's one gal, didn't even have a license 18 months ago, did not have an SOI, a referral network, and she came out of the gates, and now she'll close 50 deals this year. So it's just being able to leverage things to make you more productive.
Yeah. And the mastermind's invite only. We don't have a ton of spots. And the primary reason is because we actually do this in person and give you one-to-one attention. And we just kind of bootstrap things with you, figure out where you are in your business, get in the trenches, get our hands dirty, and help you grow your brand in the video marketing mastermind. Go to agentleads.co/mastermind to learn more. In the strategy call, say, if I book that appointment, what am I going to do on the call? Well, we're going to walk you through a local market strategy. We're going to walk you through the mastermind details, availability, dates, program details, the membership benefits, the video recording that we actually do. And then we're also going to give you a customized local market study that you can look at and go, oh my gosh, this is what's happening. And so if what Josh just showed you on the Washington, D.C. example just a few minutes ago, if you say, man, I wish I knew what was going on in my market, then you need to book a call because that's exactly what we're going to do with you. And you'll finish that call with a lot more clarity than when you started. And you'll have clarity on how to go out and get in front of those searches in your market and just have clarity there. So go to agentleads.co/mastermind. And we look forward to hopping on a call with you, walking you through the local market strategy, get a feel for how you can grow your brand, how you can grow your presence, grow your database, be known, be liked, be trusted, become the local agent authority in your backyard. And hey, fun being with you guys. We love doing these trainings.
Comment below if you're interested. Give us the word YouTube or go to agentleads.co/mastermind, and we will see you on the next training. See you guys.
Take care.